Now with the pie lady, as she's known. This is Caroline Emig, and she wins all sorts of wonderful awards, national awards for her pies. This is the Berrylicious with a lime curd. That's a first prize winner. Oh, absolutely beautiful. She just made for us and finished up the blackberry yummy pie. Ooh, I can hardly wait to have a piece of that. And then now she's going to make for us. Tell us about this pie.
It's the cherry almond crunch.
I love the combination of cherry and almonds together.
Oh, yes, it's very good.
Really works. Before we start making this pie, tell us what it's like, these national pie competitions. I bet it's pretty intense.
It is very intense because you have to, take most of your ingredients with you that you're used to baking with, although I do buy the fresh fruit there. And we bake. We have to bake and get it to our judging site, and so it's very kind of
stressful.
Yeah.
But what a great feeling! This, little gal from Oconto, Wisconsin. When there are people from all over the country competing, let me tell you, she takes the cake or takes the pie every time she goes.
She's about 600 pies.
Wow!
There. Yes.
Wow! How many pies do you make normally when you're there?
You have to make 2 of each pie.
Okay.
So I usually end up making. This year I had 5 that I entered, and I won 3 ribbons from the 5, and so then I had to make 10 pies.
Oh my goodness!
I had to make 2 of each.
Wow! I asked her, are you able to squeeze in any fun while you're there? She said just a little bit, little bit. But anyway, this is one of the award-winning pies, Cherry Crunch, which I'm really excited about. So again, we made Caroline's famous crust, just very simple: cold water, lard, a little salt, and that's it. That's it.
Yes,
that's it.
Flour, of course.
Flour. Let it bake and underbake this crust just a little bit, correct?
Yes, for this cherry crunch one, I underbaked it a bit because I have to put it back in the oven and finish with browning the top on it.
Okay.
Because I have the cherries already cooked up here.
Cherry pie filling, basically.
Yes,
you make your own with Door County cherries, and what else do you put in there?
Well, it's sugar, and then of course I use this is cherry almond emulsion. It's a very good, rather than the almond extract. Yes, I use this.
Can I smell it?
It's more potent and robust for a flavor.
So do we put a little bit in there?
Yes, just a little bit because it's quite potent, and it gives a very good flavor.
So we're going to mix together our cherry pie filling, and you could use canned, but Caroline makes her own. I'm using Door County cherries. And then we've got a crumble over here. What's in the crumble?
The crumble is flour and sugar, and I also have what you call marzipan in it. And I make that with almond cream, and I add that to it because that gives it a little crunchy taste.
And more of that almond kind of carries through. All right, so we're going to start putting this together.
We're going to put the cherry filling in here.
Back into the oven. And a lot of Caroline's creations these are original, so you're not going to find these pies anyplace else except for, if you don't feel like making them, Wayne's Family Restaurant up in Oconto. They're known for their pies and their chicken dumpling soup, so worth the drive if you want to go check out and taste some of Caroline's
pies. Now I'm going to put the crumb crust on top.
Okay. No skimping on that, I imagine, huh?
No, just put it all over on there a little bit. And then we put it in the oven and bake it so it gets crunchy on top and a little brown.
And a little almond that I see, too, that goes on top of this.
Yes, almond crumbs go on top of this, too. Okay. Put a few sliced almonds on here.
So when this goes back into the oven, what's the temperature, oven temperature?
Usually about 375.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, put a little bit more on this.
And how long does it take when it goes back in?
I would say for about 15 minutes. And it's usually done in 15.
You keep a close eye on it. Here's what it looks like when it's all done. I'd say it's a winner.
It browns quite fast. So.
Wow. And this one won a blue?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Warm with a little bit of vanilla ice cream. Nothing better than that.
Yes,
oh, yeah. Caroline, about how many pies, different flavors of pies, do you have at Wayne's if people wanted to call and order one?
I would say probably Probably about 50 flavors.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. That's just quite a few to
So-
choose from. And every day on the menu, how many pies do you bake a day there?
Probably about 15, probably 10
Wow.
to 15,
Wow.
20.
Wow.
Depends on, you know, the amount of traffic.
Sure. And if
that
you
we
want
have.
something special, you want to order a pie, call Wayne's and she'll bake one up for you. Always a
yes.
pleasure to see you.
Oh, thank you, Amy.
Congratulations on all your latest awards, and thanks for sharing this wonderful
Thank you
pie
very much.
pie recipes. I can hardly wait to find a spatula and cut me a piece.